556 number.
Falcon 556, left break approved. Trooper 613, taxi caution 124, right horse river 124, left contact status 362.6.
My approach to game design, I really was having this idea like, okay, what would it be like to make a game about drone warfare? The results were developed collaboratively, but the basic idea was, let's make a game about this, but let's make it a game that would engage people, not necessarily be entertaining or fun, but would hopefully create a kind of simulation of what it might be like to either be a drone pilot or, probably more significantly, a civilian on the ground under drone skies.
Can I put the headphones on? Yeah.
Killbox is split into two distinct perspectives. On one hand, you are a child having fun in quite an abstracted 3D world. You don't necessarily know what's going on, and that's kind of purposeful. You're free to do whatever you want. There's no set goals or objectives. And while that experience is being played out, the other experience is a drone pilot, someone who actually their only job is to carry out very basic commands, but commands that come from a very structured organization. So they get told what to do and they have to do it.
The reason that we used balls and orbs and things like that as the visual style for the game was kind of based off of the statistics of drone warfare and other types of things like that. It's always like humans are represented as these dots, loads of dots on a kind of page or whatever. And then the other side of it was to make it a bit more sort of palatable for the people that are playing. We didn't want to use these hyper-realistic kind of graphics. We wanted something a bit more inviting and subtle that allowed people to kind of open up the interpretation a little bit.
I think the structure we use is actually fairly familiar. We use the keyboard and the mouse and various controls. But they're very limited, actually. That was something that we did very purposefully, was to actually create a very simple interactive process. In some ways, so everyone can play the game, but also to allow the content, the visual content, and the experience to be very fluid and very straightforward and simple.
A lot of the physical aspects of Killbox is maintaining the space of the experience. So because the game shows two completely different perspectives and then switches, we wanted to embrace that moment, like being able to see each other across the screen and force a kind of acknowledgement between the players that they were connected.
Liberty on deck, the 985 we can definitely not gone down yet.
Most people assume a game is going to automatically be fun. Most people jump in thinking they're going to shoot people, get points. I guess we want people to kind of reassess their thoughts on an interactive experience, making them recontextualize video games and drone warfare.